There will be no Blade in Marvel Rivals Season 2. Let me say that again for the people in the back. I said there will be no Blade for Marvel Rivals Season 2. Look. Look. The developers have been cooking. They have been cooking with Marvel Rivals, yes. But no Blade in Season 2 is kind of criminal, bro. It's kind of criminal. Like, you have to think about it, bro. They showed Blade as a teaser in the trailer. His character model is already in the game. He's on the map in season one, chained up by Dracula. You have to save him. And then his move set was already leaked. And they just decided to not put him in the game.
Oh, that was good.
Like, he didn't get in on his themed season, which was season one, about vampires and the enemy was Dracula. So he's not the one of the first heroes in the season. It's the Fantastic Four. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind. I main Reed Richards. I main Mr. Fantastic. So I'm not even tripping. But it's also like Blade didn't come in the season that makes sense. And then we're thinking, oh, they're going to put him in season two because he's going to be freed from Dracula. So when they put him in season two, um, it's going to be like that every season, right? Like next season might be Hellfire Gala. Like this is before the news came out. And you know, people were thinking if it's Hellfire Gala, then that means Emma Frost will come, but she'll probably be like Blade and come season three, and that made sense, right? But they're destroying the pattern, and they're saying, forget it, we're just not gonna put him in. We're gonna put Ultron, who's a villain of the season, which they haven't put Doom, they haven't put Dracula, they haven't put the dude from the Venom place, uh, Clintar and stuff, and it's just like okay. I don't mind Ultron being in the game. I don't mind Emma Frost being in the game. They seem like dope characters. But to be honest, I was waiting for Blade. I was waiting for Blade, and everything pointed to him being at least in this season, and they just abandoned him. Like, even though people want to say, "Oh, this was already in the plans," like, nah, this doesn't make. Why would they show him so much if it was already in the plans? You know,
What?
that's number one. Number two,
Why did they
another common thing I keep seeing is this: people saying, "Well, we don't need another DPS. I'm glad Blade isn't coming." You don't understand how foolish that is. Just because you don't play DPS, and to be honest, if I'm going to be 100% real, you probably mostly do play DPS. You're just saying that because you're like, oh, well, we need more vanguards and strategists because you want other people to pick them more. That's probably what's going on. Because in reality, bro, most people are going to pick duelists either way. It doesn't matter how many strategists and vanguards they put out. Most people are going to pick duelists because they're cool characters. And yeah, they die fast, but they also do hella damage. Tanks, they can do good damage, but what they're good at doing is taking more damage, right? And displacing enemies and stopping enemies from playing like aggressively. And they even help your team play aggressively. And healers, they don't do massive amounts of damage usually. They can, some of them especially, but mostly they're just to support the team, help the team out, heal the team out, give the team buffs, um, and make it harder for the enemy team to secure the victory as well. But most people are still going to play duelists most of the time. So even when people say this, oh yeah, we need more vanguards and more strategists, cool, that's fine. But saying that you're glad a character didn't come is like that's just foolish to me. Because like that'd be like if Blade came and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad like it wasn't any strategist or healers. Like, nah, like they do need more strategists and healers. But like, if I'm being real, why can't you just put three each season? Why can't there be a duelist, strategist, and a healer? You know, just because there's 21 duelists doesn't mean that more shouldn't come. You know, the problem is um, that most people want to pick duelists because they're just cool characters. Spider Man, Black Panther, Star Lord, like these characters are cool and they do massive amounts of damage and that's what people care about. That's not going to change. There's so many times like
bro?
even now in this current meta, I solo tank all the time. I mostly main Thor, or sometimes I'll be the only healer on the team, or me and the homie will be the healers, and it's like I'll be Invisible Woman,
Bro, they
and
might
it's
sound
just like,
infinite when they're screaming their
bro,
ults.
like that's gonna happen. Like all these people saying, "Oh, I wish, oh, I'm so glad there's no duelist." It's like I better only see you, bro, play strategist and tank, bro. Because if that's the case, if you're gonna really be like that, don't at least don't be a person that's going to pick duelist most of the time. And I can guarantee you that most of the people saying that are going to pick duelist a good portion of the time of their playthroughs. And it's like that's such a trash thing, you know. I'm not saying there's nobody who mains tanks and healers exclusively or anything like that, or plays them the most, but like a majority of the time most people are just picking duelists because they're just cool. You know, most people are casual, so they just want to play characters that they think are cool no matter what class they are. But also, like, bruh, like Blade was heavily teased. You know, it wasn't like any other character was heavily teased, so they should get him out the way first.
Captain America get there so
And
far
then
behind
after
that.
him, then they can think about, oh, okay, we're gonna
Dude,
push
I'm on
through
ice cream. This is
with
$20.
vanguards and strategists. That makes sense, but it's like
Oh, I was about
And
to
it,
ask you.
teasing him that much. That's just like they tease freaking Gambit or something for Hellfire Gala. Like, oh, Gambit's coming. You know, his models in the game and stuff. But then all of a sudden, he just doesn't come season 3, doesn't come season 4. Like, what? Like, what? Like, it doesn't matter if he's a duelist. Why would you tease him? That's the point. Why would you put him in the game as a model, like in inside of the
I did
freaking
it to Loki.
map for people to see and get like hyped on? Even though some people want to hate and be like, nobody wants Blade. Like, bros, a lot of people want Blade, bro.
I love
I
Blade.
guarantee it.
I'm gonna
And guys, if you guys want Blade, please put it in the comment section. If you genuinely want Blade in this game, put it in the comment section. Make some noise. Tell the developers like, hey, bro, like, where the hell is Blade, bro?
should we try
I just think it's
or
such
should we
a
try
it's such a trash it's such a trash like situation, you know? I'm not saying Emma Frost isn't cool. I'm not even saying Ultron isn't cool. Like this is going to be great for a lot of people, right? But it's also just like Blade not coming is also going to suck for a lot of others. Whether or not you agree with that or not, it's that's just your opinion. Just like I'm saying that a lot of people are going to be happy for the characters that are revealed, a lot of people are going to be disappointed for Blade. A lot of people were hyped for Blade,
They're going
and
to
he was
go with
one of the
Emma
first
Stone.
Marvel movies to really put Marvel movies on the map. After him, Spider-Man and all that stuff and all that kind of stuff, it came out like similar times and stuff. But Blade was one of the first movies to make Marvel movies popular, and people don't put respect on it like that. The Wesley Snipes Blade movies were really good. But not only that, Blade is just an interesting character. He might not be the most known character in the world, but he is an interesting character. And a lot of people do know who he is. You know, he's a very, very, very interesting character, and I think you can do a lot with his moveset and things like that. I was really excited for him. Uh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just disappointed. I'm just completely disappointed. I don't see what's the point of putting him in the game. Now we're just not gonna get him at all. Like I don't, you know what I mean? And I don't want to bring any other like perspectives in this that are like maybe a little bit too political or a little bit too like maybe biased or looking at it a certain way. I trust the developers. Like they're good developers. I trust how they like that they know how to make a game fun. But it's also just like I don't see the point of not putting in Blade right now. I just don't see it. Like just because people were complaining and saying we need more strats and vanguards, bro. If I don't see like the meta change where there's mostly vanguards and strategists now, I just feel like those people are just trash. Like they just want to keep the duelist role for themselves. Like they have this
Dude,
mentality like,
when am I
oh, if we
opening
if we
them?
just say we want more vanguards and strats, then less people will pick uh you know duelists and stuff. Like nah, there's cool duelists, bro. I mean,
just one.
there's cool vanguards and strategists, bro. Like Loki is a freaking dope strategist. Adam Warlock is dope. Jeff
Dude,
is dope.
Hawkins,
Luna is
it
dope.
works.
Cloak and Dagger
Is it
is dope.
meta?
Rocket
It's
Raccoon
the
is dope.
meta.
Like these are cool healers, bro. Tanks, bro. We have Magneto. We have
Oh yeah.
Thor. We have
Healers.
Penny Parker.
One tank that
Venom,
I
Hulk. Like these are
also
cool tanks as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Because with the healer,
It's just super
with the
frustrating.
healer, it was
It's
almost
super
like a
frustrating.
season
I
three.
think
People are
I'm still happy for everybody who got the heroes that they
are getting
liked,
stuck.
and
The thing.
yeah, I appreciate the devs for
Penny Parker just looks fun because she looks fat.
listening to people. I also
yeah, all the Spider Gwens
point
look
out
pretty
that
good.
like them
Like
saying they want to
I
do
had a look at
2-month seasons, and
actually I think
that
most
they
of them
want
look
the
pretty good.
seasons
They all
to
look
Like he looks buff.
basically have still
they
have
don't
two
look like
heroes
the
each
same, but
season.
they all do look pretty good.
I think that's very dangerous.
I
I know
think
this
that's
isn't
gonna
the
be good
same,
for
right? But
Peter
Multiverses had promised
Parker,
something like that during the beta,
Miles Morales.
that they would have a new character. Well, now theirs was a little bit
Oh,
too much. Theirs was
sick.
a new
No,
character
those
every
are.
2 weeks, and I'm sure Marvel Rivals has a bigger team than Player First Games did. But it's just like
Yeah, I don't know if Venom has one,
one character every month is
but
super
I've
dangerous
noticed that they all
to
look
how the
pretty.
meta
They
is,
all look pretty good.
and it's super dangerous
Mm.
with balancing, and it's super dangerous with even just character development. Making sure a character feels unique and different, and not just like some random character that doesn't really have a place in the meta. Like, I don't know. It's like I think that one character every 6 weeks was like the best. You know, I think people are impatient, yeah, but I think it builds hype. I think it was like literally the best move they could have done, and I think they're backing out of it because they feel pressure from people. Like their game is so big right now, and they don't want to lose that traction. So they
Ooh,
feel
ooh,
like
ooh, ooh.
pressure from the people online to just go crazy and do the craziest things. But it's like that can backfire if you guys aren't careful, you know. So I just hope they do it the right way. One character a month could be good. It's like at the end of each month you're getting hyped for a new character. I get it, but it's also like there's a thing with like having too much of a good thing where it becomes oversaturated and then it becomes like not as exciting anymore. If that makes sense. Like it's so easy to it's so easy to get excited at first, right? But if a new hero comes every season, there's 12 heroes a
It's
year,
12.
right? It's like unless it's a character you really really like, the anticipation won't be there as much anymore. Like, oh, there's a new character next month, we'll see. But like you just like slowly stop caring, you know.
I feel like
It's like, oh, new
most
character
of
coming out,
them
okay.
are
Instead of like it being like, damn, like it's been a while, like who's the new character gonna be, and da 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 da, and it's like, yeah. But I understand that that's season three and beyond, so I guess it depends on how they do it.
all look pretty good.
That's what really matters. I appreciate the reveals today, but I just really came here to just say that I'm super disappointed about Blade, man. If you guys are with me, bro, please leave a
Wait,
like,
really?
please
For
leave a
only one thing?
subscribe, please leave the notification bell on. And you know, I'm going to talk about different subjects like this and things like that. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's just extremely sad, bro. That's all I could say. I'm extremely disappointed, bro. And I know that maybe not everybody's going to feel that way, but that's how I feel, man. I'm extremely disappointed. I really was looking forward to Blade. I was imagining maining him, bro. I was thinking to myself, dude, I can't wait to main Blade because I really like want to use his abilities. Like he has a katana, he has a shotgun. His abilities seem dope. Like I can't wait to pick him. You know, like he seems like
Cool,
my
cool.
kind of character, the kind of character that I would really like.
I don't even see
Uh,
what happened. I just saw Scarlet
but
Witch
yeah, I
disappear,
mean that's
and
just
then
what it
nothing else
is,
happened.
man. God bless you guys. I'll see you in the next one,
Shit.
and just have a good day. If you're new here,
Oh,
have a
that's
good
only
day,
two
week, month,
weeks.
and year. God
Okay.
bless you. Peace, 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 peace,
Four
peace.
tanks is one meta. Four
That's funny.
tanks, one healer, one duelist.
Amazing.